holiday storm watch is in effect. Christmas could see some harsh weather in the Golden Empire. Kevin has your forecast. Bakersfield City firefighters got a head start on the holiday this morning, and we look back how 17 viewers displayed extreme generosity this year at our recently recognized Compassion Corner. This is 17 News at Noon. Good afternoon to you and Merry Christmas. I'm Alex Fisher. Let's take a look at your forecast because we are on storm watch as a lot of rain and snow headed to California right now. And here's a look outside from our Adventist Health Cam in downtown Bakersfield, where, as you can see, the clouds are moving in. Not much moisture at this time, but that is all about to change. Kevin Charette is live this morning from his house, kind of enjoying the Christmas festivities. Good afternoon, Kev. How's it going?
Good afternoon, Alex. Yes, this afternoon we're going to see the same thing, and I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I thought I would bring my Christmas Eve to you, and I know everybody is enjoying the holiday. You can see I've got my tree nicely decorated, but really I wanted to express this. Merry Christmas to everybody in Kern County, from my home to yours. And I wanted to come to you and talk about the weather forecast, because today we're going to see the clouds. I'm not expecting much in rain. We've seen a little bit of drizzle throughout the morning hours, as you can see on the satellite and radar, and still plenty of cloud cover, and still seeing those showers up into the Kern River Valley right now. But this is nothing compared to what we're going to see as we head into tomorrow and also into our Thursday. Right now, Bakersfield sits at 51 degrees, a northwest wind at 8, and as we take a look at the day here, we're going to be in the 50s, slipping back into the 40s by 9 o'clock, mostly cloudy skies throughout the day. And then Tehachapi, you're at 37 right now with that northwest wind at 13. And as we take a look at the day for you, you're only going to be in the 30s. We're expecting mostly cloudy skies, but I have issued a winter storm warning for the Kern County mountains heading into tomorrow and into Thursday morning. I've got much more on that part of the forecast coming your way in just a little bit. Alex, we're going to send it back to you.
All right, Kev, thanks so much. Well, it is Christmas Eve, and if you're traveling to your loved ones this holiday season, we want you to be safe. So we've got some tips for you if you're hitting the roads today. One thing that's important to remember is that with the holiday season comes more people on the roads, and that means more traffic. So give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going. If you're going to be driving through snow, make sure you have everything you need in case you get stuck, like blankets, extra food, some water. It's also a good idea to keep cell phone chargers and batteries in the car as well. And make sure you have chains for your car just in case you need them. And if you're driving near a snowplow, do not get too close to it. All right, we want to take you out live to a big holiday meal happening right now. The annual Christmas lunch happening at the Mission of Kern County is going on. It's a tradition that's lasted for decades. They serve hundreds of meals every year, and as you can see, it looks like a lot of people are there right now getting into the holiday spirit just a day before Christmas, and it looks like it's a lot of fun. So wanted to take you out to the Mission at Kern County for their Christmas Eve meal. Well, after a major setback, the Blessing Corner will be hosting their annual Christmas Day extravaganza tomorrow, and they say they still need volunteers. Last week, we reported the ministry was in need of a Christmas miracle to get their church ready after they experienced major flood damage. Over the weekend, they reported they had received the Christmas miracle they desperately needed, thanks to many people here in our community. A group of AT&T employees provided hundreds of toiletries for seniors and the homeless, as well as toys. Former NFL player Ryan Matthews and his family stepped in and covered the cost of restoring their floors. Pastor Bonnie Turner said many people came to her wanting to help after they heard about the situation, for which she says she is very thankful. This will be the Blessing Corner's 20th Christmas extravaganza. It's their biggest biggest event of the year. And tomorrow, they say they will serve at least 125 meals to designated locations for the homeless. 200 meals will be delivered to neighboring seniors and veterans, and up to 500 meals will be served at the Blessing Corner from 11:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. The event is free. The Blessing Corner is located at 101 Union Avenue near 1st Street, and they say they still need 10 volunteers to deliver meals to local seniors in need. If you can help out, call the church at 861-0349. A big red sleigh pulled up and that was filled with toys for a very special delivery. No, it wasn't Santa. It was our city firefighters. The task force made special stops at multiple locations around town, handing out toys to kids in need.
This is one event that really warms their hearts. It's a way to give back, but it's a way to focus in on children. We understand that there's a lot of children in the community who are less fortunate than our children. We're able to give back to those to the community. We're able to focus on children. There's going to be a lot of children who aren't home for the holidays. There's kids that are in the hospitals, not able to go home, spend family time at their homes. So this is a way that we're going to deliver Christmas to those individuals.
Some of the stops included local hospitals and the Jameson Center. This morning, hundreds woke up early and laced up their running shoes, all for a good cause. It was the 17th annual Holiday 5K Toy Run. People bring an unwrapped toy that will go to the kids at the Bakersfield Homeless Center.
We've got an unprecedented amount of need. There are more people walking in asking for, can you just help out on the basics? But especially at this time of year, when you're worried how your children are going to have Christmas, it's an event just like this that makes sure that many, many families don't have that worry. And every child deserves to know that they're cherished and that someone's thinking of them. If their parents can't, it's so nice when the neighbors can. So thank you to the community.
And Matty Jansen was out there in the midst of all the fun emceeing the event. Well, he has made his list, he has checked it twice, and now he's making his way across the world. Santa Claus is en route on this Christmas Eve. We'll check out where he is and how NORAD is able to track him. Welcome back. You're taking a live look at Santa Claus flying over Cyprus right now. He just left Cyprus. And, of course, he's making his way across the world. And it says, according to NORAD, that he will be making his way into California about 12:33 Christmas morning, so tomorrow morning. So he's got a long way to go before he makes his way to California, but he is en route. And, of course, there's so much that goes behind this. The North American Aerospace Defense Command, better known as NORAD, is getting ready to follow. They're in the process of following Santa's path. Reporter Gail Levy shows us how.
Finding out where Santa is along his route is something many children are dying to know.
I have twin boys, they're 11 years old, and then of course a group of nieces and nephews, and every year we log on to NORAD Track Santa, and so we watch him as he makes his journey around the world.
The North American Aerospace Defense Command is an American and Canadian binational organization with the mission of aerospace warning, control, and maritime warning in North America. But on December 24th, their mission shifts gears to track Santa.
What usually happens is we'll pick him up on radar along the northern part of Canada and Alaska.
While NORAD can track him, his path is always unknown.
His course that he takes is different every year. It depends on the weather a little bit. It depends on kids being asleep as well.
And thanks to NORAD's technology, Air Force officials tell us they're able to track Santa so he can travel safely through the skies at night.
We want to make sure that he's deconflicted from anyone else so that no one gets in the way of him spreading his holiday cheer.
But NORAD didn't always keep tabs on Santa's route. This 64-year tradition happened on accident after a misprint in the newspaper.
Someone called in, it was actually a mistaken wrong number, thinking that they were calling Santa Claus. So that kind of started things off where they thought, well, we are in the air defense business, we might as well track Santa as well.
Kicking off a family-friendly tradition to celebrate for years to come.
All right, now we're taking a look at your forecast because we are on storm watch, and Kevin is live from his home this afternoon celebrating the holidays, but he's also tracking this weather forecast because it's going to be a busy holiday. Right, Kev?
Yeah, it is going to be a busy holiday. Wanted to make sure everybody was apprised of what is to come and what they can expect heading into Christmas Day. Today, we're just seeing the clouds, and it really hasn't been a bad day. Earlier this morning, as I was driving home right around 8 o'clock, there was some drizzle out there. Can't rule that out. We're not going to see any measurable rain the rest of today, but tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon and night and into Thursday, that's when really things change, especially for the Kern County mountains. Let's show you what it looks like outside right now, and we've got mostly cloudy skies all around the area. Again, squeezing out a little bit of drizzle. We've got 51 out in Wasco right now. Taking you to Arvin, 49 degrees, cloudy skies there. And we've even seen a few light showers out of the Golden Hills area. They're at 39 currently. And some broken clouds out of Frazier Park, but chilly, 39 degrees and dry. That is going to change. As we take a look at the numbers right now, valley temperatures running into the 50s with mountain temperatures into the 30s and 40s. And then as we take take a look at the satellite radar again, you can see some of those light showers on the west-facing slopes of the Tehachapi's. The further west you go, the drier it is. And you can see I-5 at Fraser Mountain Road. Wow, very little traffic on the roadway there. Some clouds, but no snow on the ground. But that is, again, going to change heading into tomorrow. And you can see out to the west the clouds, and yes, that is all going to move in. It's got moisture with it, and it's got some colder air that'll be filtering in as well. And that will lower our snow levels for tomorrow. It looks like the arrival will start late morning, early afternoon, and progressively get worse into the evening into Thursday. Here's the jet stream, and you can see much colder air with this system, and that's what's going to swing in and lower those snow levels. Now let's talk about the winter storm. We do have a winter storm warning in place. Take a look at the elevations. Fraser Park sits at about 4,900 feet, Lebec at 35 and 39 out of Tehachapi. We expect the snow level to drop to 3,500 feet, possibly, wouldn't be surprised, down to 3,000 feet into Thursday morning. Here's a look at our futurecast model. You can see this little batch of moisture comes in Wednesday in the morning. Some light snowfall possibly in the Kern County mountains, but again, as we progress into the evening, that's when the bulk of this moisture pushes in, and that's when we really see things ramp up into the Kern County mountains. By Wednesday night into Thursday morning is where we'll get the most snow before this pushes out on Friday. We do have the winter storm warning in place from a.m. tomorrow through 4 p.m. on Thursday. 6 to 12 inches of snow expected, with 18 inches of snow at 3,500 feet along with the winds. If this all plays out, we'll be seeing closures, I'm almost guaranteed, along I-5 and the Grapevine and the 58. We may see some areas in the Kern River Valley with snow as well. As we take a look at the overall forecast today, we did see a little patchy fog, mostly cloudy, 50s all around. And then tonight we'll be in the 40s for the mountains, mostly cloudy, maybe a few light little showers, 41 in Fraser Park. We're looking at 41 in Tehachapi today, 40s into the Kern River Valley as well, with the lake is about 47. For the desert, mostly sunny skies here, in 49 in Mojave. Your extended forecast does show the rain through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we will be clear. So if you have family or you're making travel plans, the weekend is looking fine for that. Mountain forecast, you can see that snow level at 3,500 feet through Thursday. Friday, we clear things out. And then for the Kern River Valley, also looking at that rain and snow coming in by tomorrow into Thursday. Now, tomorrow is Christmas, and I'm going to do a special Facebook Live tomorrow afternoon. So we'll all be sending out an alert, Alex, to let people know when they can tune in to the Facebook Live on KGET. And I'll give a rundown of where the weather is, what we can expect, and see if everything's still in line with that winter storm warning. But right now, it looks like a lot of snow could be headed to the Kern County mountains into tomorrow night and Thursday morning.
All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Merry Christmas. Well, over the past year, a local credit union taught us wishes do come true. Strata Credit Union spread joy and cheer, granting wishes across Kern County for the 70th and final wish, a special delivery that reminds us of the true spirit of Christmas. Here's Tabitha Mills.
I'm lost for words. I don't even know.
'Tis the season, but for Strata Credit Union, the giving spirit of Christmas lasted an entire year.
Marissa and Misty, this is your tree. So why don't you put your decorations wherever you want?
That's the coolest one. I'm gonna hang this right here.
Wherever your little heart desires.
Ooh, it looks a little heavy from the tree.
This was the last stop for the Strata sleigh.
I didn't expect it. I was just going to play outside, and then I just see you guys coming. I'm like, oh my goodness. I didn't expect it at all.
It's just things like that don't happen to people like me or my daughter, because we've always had nothing but bad luck on. And it's just, ever since I got out of the homeless shelter, everything's just been falling into place. I found home, and then this, and then it's just awesome. Because there's still good people out there, and I'm really grateful. Literally am.
I'm like, oh my God, this can't be happening. It must be a dream. Because everything's been going bad, and now it's just turned good.
It's pretty amazing. We started out this journey February of this last year for our 70th anniversary and our name change to Strata Credit Union, and we wrap up today with our third family of our 70th wish of granting Christmas to 3 families, and it's just been an amazing journey. We've we've done so much, and we've learned so much from the community and the organizations that we've been able to help, and the families that we've been able to help. It's been so rewarding.
70 Witches was about people helping people, and we're pretty grateful that we were able to, give back to our community that supported us for 70 years. It's been a wonderful anniversary.
This just made it my favorite holiday.
Well, if you've done any shopping online, you've probably noticed a lot of emails coming in from retailers. It's all part of a multi-billion-dollar plan to get you to spend more. We'll explain.
KGET Business Watch is brought to you by Grapevine MSP Technology Services, the Valley's leading IT service provider.
Welcome back. If you did any shopping this year, you probably hunted down some great deals and promotions, but companies are trying to make it easier than ever to find these deals, dropping them right into your inbox. CNBC's Courtney Reagan has more.
Your inbox is probably flooded with retail promotion emails this holiday season. Email remains the center of many digital marketing campaigns because it's controlled, inexpensive, permissioned in some way. And consumers say it's a preferred communication channel. Around $500 million will be spent on paid placements in email this year, a sliver of the digital ad market. But it's growing by double digits, according to eMarketer. The cost? A fraction of a cent. The return can be pretty valuable if you can get shoppers to take action. And more are clicking. From 2017 through last year, the percentage of shoppers that buy from a click increased from about 4% to 6.5%.
If there is some type of promotion or discount in the email, that can be a way to goose sales that would not have happened otherwise.
On average, Bluecore's retail clients see 66 cents in revenue per email for price decrease alerts and $1.98 in revenue per email for cart abandonment notifications. A recent Alex Partners survey shows consumers are just slightly more influenced by email promotions than catalogs for holiday spending.
Email still boils up to the top as a very effective and measurable means of reaching your customers. And today, most retailers are looking to be as efficient as possible with their marketing, which is why, again, I think you see a lot of retailers reverting back to the tried and true email marketing messaging, especially this time of year.
But more than 1/3 of consumers do think the frequency of emails from retailers is too much. Whether these digital ads actually click with consumers and their checkout carts will be closely watched by retailers this holiday season. Courtney Reagan, CNBC Business News.
We'll be back after this. Welcome back. Christians in Syria have had little to celebrate over the last 8 years of war. But in one small town where Christians have hidden in the mountains for hundreds of years, they are now able to celebrate Christmas and their freedom. NBC's Bill Nilley has more.
In the biblical landscape of a country scarred by war lies a place almost broken by it. Malula is a Christian town in mainly Muslim Syria and once a place of pilgrimage until it became a battleground. Rebels captured it and fought off Syria's army. Nuns were kidnapped. A Christian monastery became a sniper's nest.
And the sniper was here on this window.
The bullet holes remain, but today the church is ready for Christmas and ready to celebrate.
To have a resurrection, if you like.
A resurrection?
Yes.
For almost 2,000 years, this has been a place of refuge for Christians. They literally dug themselves into the side of these mountains. Now, as Syria's war draws to an end, they say they feel safe again.
Since the liberation, in fact, it was safe. It will not be threatened anymore.
Rebuilding this town isn't quick. Some who fled have never returned, nor have the tourists who once came to Malula in their thousands. Like many Syrian Christians, most people here support President Assad and believe America didn't do enough to defeat Islamists like ISIS. But today, there's no hatred in the town where they speak Aramaic, the language once spoken by Jesus, and where they celebrate his birth in a safe haven once again. Well, those Christians have returned from exile, but tens, perhaps hundreds of thousands of others have fled the war, lost their homes, and are still living outside Syria. But in that amazing place, at least, the language of Jesus will be heard again this week. Guys, back to you.
All right, when we come back, we're checking back in with Santa. Welcome back, and you're taking a live look right now at Santa Claus as he continues his journey across the world on this Christmas Eve. So far, Santa has delivered nearly 3 billion presents so far. So a lot of gifts that he's delivering on this Christmas Eve. And again, you can find this tracker on our website, KGET.com. There you'll be able to click on a link that will take you to the NORAD site where you can, of course, track this. Now, again, Santa Claus is supposed to be making his way to California about 12:30 tomorrow morning. So he's got still about 12 hours before he comes into our neck of the woods. Thanks so much for joining us for 17 News at noon. Merry Christmas, everyone. We'll see you back here at 5.
17 News, your local news leader, continues 24 hours a day on KGET.com and our 17 News app. In the spirit of the Golden Empire, 17 News.